Hello, YouTube junkies and junkettes. I'm doing something that I haven't done in a long time, and that is make a cooking video. So, I already started this process, but I have never, since I've been here in Japan, actually made rice. So I went to the store and I bought some Genmai rice. This is Yasashi Genmai. And Genmai is like the more natural rice. It's actually more expensive than the processed rice, but it's healthier for you. It's got more fiber and more grit to it, you know, so it's good for you. But yeah, apparently the way to make rice, luckily for me, this is already clean. This rice is already been washed, but I guess you're supposed to put it in a bowl and wash it up a bit. And then the next step is you put a little less rice than water in the pot. So I got the pot here, and I've already got my rice in there, and it's soaking. But I put about, I use this measuring cup, and I put about a cup of rice in, and then about a cup and a quarter of water in. And now I'm letting it soak. So it's got to soak for about 30 minutes. And then I gotta cook it slowly. I am thinking about getting a rice cooker, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But if I'm gonna eat rice, it's probably smart to get a rice cooker, because this way, you know, this video could be a complete disaster. I've never tried cooking rice, and it is possible to burn rice. So I guess I'm gonna have to watch it and cook it, and that could be long, slow, painful, and boring. But we'll see. So yeah, we're going to take a little break now. Again, I'll show you the rice as it's soaking. Yeah, there's our little Genmai rice. We'll stir it around for you. Oh yeah, it's plumping up a little bit just by soaking in there. And I think it's got another like 15 minutes or so. 15 minutes of just being wet. 15 minutes of just being wet rice. Alright, so we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I have brought the rice to a boil, and now I've put it on the low heat. So let's take a look. And it's just, you know, it's still kind of bubbling in there, but it was just a rolling boil a minute ago. So now I'm going to leave this on and let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes. Hopefully I won't burn the rice. Nothing I hate more than burnt food, unless it's supposed to be burnt. Depends on what you're eating, I guess. But burnt rice is not on the list of good things, in my estimation. Alright, so yeah, I'll give you guys another little break. I'm, like I said, going to cook this for about 15 minutes or so, and we'll see how it is. This is Genmai, which is a natural Japanese rice. It's supposed to be healthier for you than the white rice. But I gotta say, I do like Japanese white rice. But go talk to John at Fat Blue Man, and he will attest to the deliciousness of Genmai rice. Alright, see you in a few minutes. By the way, while we're taking this time to let the rice cook, I thought I'd show you my purple passion vine that some of you saw in a previous video is blossoming. See this little orange flower over there? Isn't that neat? So yes, and plus it's a whole lot bigger. I don't know if you remember the other video I made, but it used to be a lot smaller. It used to be only one stalk, and so yeah, I'm a good parent. My plant is growing, and now it's even got a little yellow flower. I'm so proud. Anyway, I'll see you again when we get back to the rice. Alright, just to keep you abreast of developments, I just rushed back into the kitchen because my pot was making noises. So it was all bubbling. It's on a very low heat. So I'm being careful to watch the heat. It says to watch the heat. It's on a very low heat, but it started bubbling up and white stuff was coming all out of the top of the pot. And so I rushed in, and I feel maybe, possibly, I did not put enough water in it initially. So I just added about half a cup more water, and I turned the heat up slightly. I think I'm going to turn it back down because it has only been cooking. It says to cook for like 15 minutes, and then after that I have to steam it in the pot for another 10. Again, I know nothing about cooking rice. That's why I'm the best one to make an instructional video for you about cooking rice. But yeah, so I guess I'm going to turn this heat back down a little bit. Let's do that now. See, I got the heat. You can see it's just barely on right there. Let's turn it down just a hair. It's barely on, barely coming out. But you know, I don't want to burn my rice. It comes right down to it. I do not want to burn my rice. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed. We're seeing how this goes. I'm kind of excited, as you can tell. Cooking rice is a very exciting venture for me. Alright, so we'll let it cook. I'll let you know if anything exciting happens, okay? Alright, see you in a bit. I turned the heat down even lower, just to be careful, just to be safe. So yeah, it's even lower than it was before. And I put the timer on for 5 minutes a couple minutes ago. So yeah, I'm watching Cheers in the other room on YouTube. Shh, don't flag it. I like watching it. It's not my video, but someone else has posted a lot of Cheers episodes, and so Natsukashi. Oh, there's our Japanese for morons, huh? Natsukashi. There's a little Japanese lesson for you. Natsukashi means kind of like, reminds me of the old days. It's like a nostalgia kind of thing. Natsukashi ne, Natsukashi. So cheers, Natsukashi. Alright, there's your Japanese lesson along with your cooked rice. Okay, it is technically cooked long enough, but now we're at the steaming part. So I've turned the heat off. I've turned the heat right off, and there's my rice sitting in there. And we're going to leave it like that for, it says another 10 minutes. Cooking rice is not a very quick thing to do. But let me show you something else. You can have rice in 2 minutes if you want to be the cheap way. This is microwavable rice. 2 minutes in the microwave, it's all done. But this is that white, you know, white pasty stuff. Nobody in their right mind should eat this. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it real deal today. We're gonna eat the Genmai rice. Okay, so let's give it another 10 minutes. Okay, we'll put it up on the clock. Okay. Oh, that's 15. Let's clear this. How do we clear my reset? Reset. 10 minutes starting now. All right, so we'll catch you in 10 minutes. All right. Okay, so I have steamed my rice for a good 10 minutes. I set the thing. Oh, I think this is gonna be all right. Yeah, that looks like rice to me. I'm gonna show you. Kind of tough to see, but I mean it looks pretty good to me. It's not all burnt and stuck to the bottom and stuff like that. Let's put it in a bowl. See what we get. Alright, here we go. I may have cooked too much. Yeah, it's a big bowl of rice. Oh, I'm very happy with myself that I did not burn any of the rice. Oh ho ho. Go me. I meant go me. Not in Japanese, gomi is garbage. Gomi bako is garbage can. But go me. I think I did a good job. Just a matter of getting all this rice. It's not burned to the bottom, but it's stuck in there. Get it all in there. Alright, come on now, rice. Come on now, rice. Get it all in there. Guess I'm gonna have to buy a special rice spatula to scoop it out of the bowl. Alright, wow. Let's see how we did here, huh? So here's our rice. Let's see. I did good. I did good. I cooked myself up some good Genmai rice. This is the healthy, good stuff. And I did it all by myself. I'm very proud of myself. So, that is how you cook Genmai rice. So, just to recap, let's see. If you get unwashed rice, you have to wash it first, put it in a bowl, and just rinse it with cool water until the water's clear. That's what they said. And after that, you put, let's say about this is a cup of rice. So that's definitely one serving, maybe more than one person's serving. I don't know. So you put about a cup of rice in your bowl, and remember, I didn't put enough water in, so I would say put about a cup and a half, or maybe a cup and 3/4 of water in your rice. Let it soak for about 30 minutes. It says an hour is ideal, but I went with 30 minutes. It seems fine, right? And then you bring it to a boil fast on a high heat, and then once it's at a boil, you drop it down to the extremely low heat and let it cook for about 15 minutes. And then once it's done that, you leave the lid on it to steam it, and you let it steam with no heat. You turn the heat right off, and you let it steam for another 10 minutes, and then you have this delicious, good rice. All right. And like I said, if you're health conscious, like I try to be pretty health conscious. I'm not perfect. I ain't no angel, but I try to be pretty health conscious, and the Genmai is where it's at. It's also delicious. All right. So there you go. Japanese rice. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.